Bossa Nova. Hi. Let's see. Hi, Bruno. What's going on, guys? Hi. If I look a little, whatever, it's because I was just crying. Sometimes we cry. We're human. Sometimes we cry. I don't like this. I feel like it's all this business up here. Is that better? What happened? No, like nothing happened. I was just talking about something. I was talking through something with someone. We're like in the middle of it, and I check my phone, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to like not be this right now, because I said I would go live. Sometimes it happens. Cry is good. Cry is good. No, I tend to be like good about crying. I just like I definitely cry all the time. I just no longer subscribe to the thought that like crying is necessarily like productive. Depending on like what it is you're trying to do in that moment. Oh, Bruno, you're so sweet. People are so good. People are just so good. Thank you. Did someone break your heart? Probably. Probably. That's probably what it's really about. In a way. You break your own heart, though, you know? You break your own heart. Because you tell yourself something about it. Yeah, God's division. I am doing more lives. I think this is actually really good for me to just like be here and make it really like regular. Yeah, I don't exactly know how today's gonna go, and I thought I would like kind of see what comes up in the chat if I want to talk about something. It's always positive vibes. Yo, that's everything, isn't it? It really is. I don't ever want, I was thinking yesterday, oh my God, yesterday's live, I don't know, it just like set me off in some way, because I don't ever want this to be like so contemplative that like you get in your head about it, or it actually like stresses you out or brings you down, or like sometimes I think like there's just so much talk. There's so much talk, and at the end of the day, like that's not what it's about. It's about like experience. It's about like experiencing and being and like feeling and like being present and being like connected, and that goes so much further than like talking or ideas or concepts actually do, you know? You were crying earlier? Because they love someone else? I mean, like, that's very human. Do you want to talk about it, Bruno? It's actually a really, well, it's a kind of interesting idea. That like, that love is like this finite resource, or like love like comes from people. I don't know if you guys can get this, but it's like it comes from people, and without those people like beaming it into you, you don't get to have it. Yeah. If you're understanding what I'm saying. If you really think about it, if you really think about like, oh, this person loves me, therefore I feel loved. Therefore I am loved. Like, you know, you're allowed to like just take that person out of the equation, right? Like, you're allowed to do that. And that sense of well-being that comes with like, I'm loved. Like, I don't know. I just want to say it's always available to you. And you are loved. You are so, so, so loved. You are so loved. You are. You can't escape it. You're so loved that when you think you're not, when you think you've lost something, it feels painful like that because it's not true. Because you're feeling something that isn't true. Because you're experiencing something that isn't actually who you are. Because you're trying, like, because you're seeing things in a way that is distorted. You're so loved. Oh, thank you. Busy with the boys. That's good. I'm glad you're busy, yo. Alex, hi. I'm okay. I'm okay. Let's, like, get up to speed, though. Let's, like, you know, I still feel like I'm... Like, there's, like, all this white wall behind me. I do feel like I look a bit like I've been crying. Hi, Justin. Oh, shoot. I don't think that affected you guys. No, the way that my phone is set up. Stop it. You ate. I ate my dinner. What did you have? Oh, you did. You found it. Adams, right? That's what you say you like to go by. Can I find love in nature? I don't know, can you? Also, something that I think that I think there's like a really weird, this is a whole conversation, that there's like this weird twisted thing that happens when it comes to like love and control and power. And there's like some kind of idea that it's like better to be loved than to love. There's something kind of like safe and secure and wonderful about being loved first. But if you actually think about it, first of all, it's a lovely feeling, but it's also like a very it can be like a very like powerful, like thrilling feeling. And that's great. I'm so glad you have that. Like, I'm loved. Like, it's like that person really likes me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I win. There's kind of this like, I win. That person, like, I made that person fall in love with me. and and that can make you feel safe, that can make you feel like desirable, that can make you feel like all kinds of good things, and you should have that. But feeling love, I think, feels even better. But it's something that a lot of people don't always like let themselves feel, or don't like, are almost like afraid of that because of all those things. Then they're afraid like, oh, that other person won. That other person won. Now I'm the one who's loving. But no, like if you think selfishly of like the experience of like being in love, isn't it wonderful? And you can be in love with just about anything or anyone. And you're not actually like you're safe there. I promise you, you're safe there. Being in love is safe. It's safe. It's good. If it feels good, trust it. If it feels good, it is good. Okay? Like, yeah, positive vibes. That, I'm so glad you said that, Bruno, because like that's all I want. It's really hard to know because like I've never met you guys in real life, and like I don't like I show up here and I hope I'm making like some kind of impact, and I hope that this is a good thing that I'm doing. I do hope that, obviously, but I don't have like any proof. I don't have like, see? So I just have like a feeling that, yeah, if you show up and you spend time with me, you walk away feeling a bit better, and hopefully that like ripples out, you know? Love evolve? What? I love that so much. You ate chicken with rice, beans, and a compliment we call farofa. And a compliment, oh, that's interesting. Farofa? Farofa? What is that? Rice and beans. That sounds delicious. I don't eat chicken, but the rice and beans. I love that you're chatty. I'm so into it. Chat away. A cherry farm. Your pet loves you. Your pet does love you, and like the sun loves you, and the sky loves you, and like you're so loved. You're so supported. You're so wanted. You are. You are. You exist, so you are. And also, like, isn't that a lovely thought? I'm just telling you it's true. Like, you exist, so you're loved. It's just there. It's just there. And if there's any part of you that thinks like, no, like, what the hell? Like, why? Why do you prefer to think you're not? Is that really the story that you want to tell? Why does it serve you better to say, no, I'm not? And people do have reasons why they think it serves them better. But ultimately, like, you can always just choose. You can just choose that you have whatever it is you're seeking. You have it. It's always there. It's like it's the biggest shortcut, guys. You can just jump right to the thing that you want, that it's there, that it's yours. It's yours because you say so. And it's true. Walking in the wilderness. sometimes I also like, more and more I've been doing this lately, where like the fact that humans are so drawn to nature and like can appreciate it and can see it and can feel that, like that's a wonderful, like don't take that for granted either. The fact that like you can feel so connected to nature just by going through a walk, you can like feel that kind of peace and you can recognize the beauty in that. Don't take that for granted. That's so lovely. You hate catching feeling. Yeah, exactly. So vulnerable. But like it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be this like, again, it doesn't have to be this like they win, I lose kind of thing. It can be like, oh, like isn't it actually a nice feeling? I don't know, you tell me. Doesn't it actually like mean that you're aware of like really nice things? Your focus has been drawn in like a really nice way. And as long as you don't turn it into something like angsty, as long as you don't turn it into something that means that you're losing because of those feelings, like you can just enjoy it. You're fishing? Oh, you like to fish? The silence of nature. I really mean that. Don't take that for granted. There's so many people actually that like, that like can't feel that don't feel that connection, don't feel that like don't have the patience to listen to silence. And the fact that like you have that like that almost like receptor for it, that's wonderful. Your cats only love you when I feed them, all 9 of them. 9? No, you don't have 9 cats. No. Bruno. Cassava flower. Okay. Oh, that sounds so good. Azzy, I really wish I could try that. I made such a cute lunch this morning or whatever earlier today. I made like this beautiful salad with watermelon and like a lemon mustard maple syrup dressing kind of thing. That sounds weird. It was just like, anyway, something I threw together. There's just like a little bit of mustard and maple syrup just to kind of like give it that. And then I made hash browns and soft-boiled eggs. Like we cut into the eggs and so good. Very common in the north of Brazil. Okay, I have to try it. Juan, hi. What content do I do? Mostly it's like talking about living your best life, appreciating what you have, being connected, and like being the fullest, like most authentic, wonderful expression of yourself. That's what this channel is about. That's like pretty good, right? That's pretty good. There's many ways to feel good and escape reality to feel happy. Yeah, and what I would say also just to that, Bruno, that like I've really been going on about is like reality is many things and many aspects. And you don't even have to so much like escape reality. Like people say that all the time, and I know you're just using that like coin a phrase, like escape reality. But actually what what people are usually implying when they say that is like reality is jobs or bills or responsibilities or like things that are hard. That's reality. And so you have to escape that. But like, do you see how you like create like a resistance, or like, do you see how there's like kind of like a negative bend to that? It's saying reality is really difficult or kind of a chore, and you get to take breaks sometimes from it. As opposed to reality is many things. Reality is fishing. That's part of your reality. That's part of reality. There's fish and you can go take them. That's reality. Or like there's nature, or there's beautiful walks, or there's the sun shining, or there's sunsets, or there's like someone caring for you deeply, deeply. It's like, it's just which aspect of reality are you tuning into? Are you turning into? It's like there's a friggin', it's like there's sunbeams all the time. There's like these glorious little sunbeams that are always shining down. And like the cat, we talked about cats or whatever. Okay, cats are like super smart. Animals are super smart. And they, amazing, there's a sunbeam. I'm just gonna go sit in it. I'm just gonna go sit in that sunbeam. I'm gonna soak up all that sun. And then for whatever reason, human beings will be like, there's a sunbeam over there. But you know, that's escaping reality. That's, sorry. That's, I shouldn't, maybe I'll let myself go sit in that sunbeam like for like 10 seconds, but then, you know, it's not, that sunbeam is like, you know, that's wishful thinking or something like that. Like, just go sit in the freaking sunbeam. Who's it hurting? What's gonna happen? There's already sunbeams in your life. There's so many little pockets of sunbeams. That this is something that I noticed too. And I understand it, and like I respect it, but I almost feel like with certain people in my life currently, they're almost like afraid to sit in that sunbeam. Because like somehow it's gonna go away if they sit there. If they think about it too much, if they enjoy it too much, if they relish in it too much, if they come to expect it too much, it's gonna go away. It's gonna go away. Let's not spook it. So let's just like leave the sunbeam over there. And like occasionally we'll kind of like dip our toe in. And again, like the cat doesn't think about that. It's just like, amazing. Yeah, of course it's here for me. Of course there's sunbeams in my life. And of course my life is about sitting in them. Do you get that? My life isn't about making sunbeams that then I learned to be like cautious around. Like, okay, I did the thing, I got the job, I got the money and the security, and now I just have to not mess it up. So like, okay, got the sunbeam, and now I just have to like not spook it. No, your life is about sitting in sunbeams. Like, what if that's actually the point of life? What if that's the point of your life? Really, you know you're allowed that, right? Do it because it makes you happy. Yeah, and be happy because it makes you happy. I know that's like a silly thing. Be happy because it makes you happy. You love beautiful food. I love beautiful food too. Yeah. I'm kind of proud of myself because I got this recipe book, and for the first time ever, I don't know, I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna actually read this like a book, and I'm gonna read all the author's notes at the beginning. And so does anyone know like Cook This Book? I got that. And there's so much thought and care put into how she designed the book that I'm blown away by, where she's like, yes, these are recipes, but but I want you to like treat it like almost like a training ground, and like you'll learn these recipes, and through the learning of the recipes, you're going to also learn technique, so that by the end of this book, you'll have recipes, yes, but all this technique, all this foundation, all this knowledge, all this like ability in the kitchen. And I just think that in and of itself, like that kind of intentionality, and like care, and this is what I mean about a sunbeam. Like, this is a sunbeam that I've been like focusing on, is the fact that not only has she learned to like so appreciate food and like learn how to like really make it well and present it well, but she also wants to share that with other people in the way that she knows how, and lay it out in like a beautiful book for people to take. And yes, she gets money from it, because of course, why not? But the fact that like she wants other people to experience food in the way that she has come to experience food, that's just like, I don't know. I'm just very, 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 very taken by her generosity. I didn't agree to having these strong feelings. Sorry. I didn't agree. I didn't agree to having these strong feelings. I don't know what to say to that. Comfortable Eats, hi. We were discussing food. Movies are fictional and fake. Don't go camping. That's so true. Justin, go camping. That's so true. Go camping. Don't let like representations of life dictate what your life is. That's so true. You're up to the show. Cool. I want to hear how it was. In detail. In detail. Mini Muka, hi. I find people who like, I understand the need to, like, first of all, like, nature is like so beautiful. Go out in nature. But I do think there's a lot around you to appreciate. And I think it tends to be like perceptions on like what human beings are, and again, like what you're focused on. It tends to feel like, oh, I need to be away from people. There's a kind of way that you're looking at life and society. I really mean this, and like people, that is making you feel like I need to get away from this reality. I need to get away from reality. Sorry. Like I went for a walk yesterday, and I ended up in the farmer's market near where I'm at, and it was definitely like just the mood I was in. And I am definitely someone who has been like even verging on like agoraphobic at times. Like, I swear, I'm not this like extroverted, like people are amazing. Like I have been intimidated by crowds and people absolutely in my life. But yesterday, I just want to say that like I was out, and I was just like, I was excited by like other people and their excitement and their like just everything they were like up to, and how they were like with friends or like with their little like with their kids, or it's all like so sweet if you choose to pay attention to those things, to those aspects of reality, you know, or like the farmer's market. It's like, I don't know, that's so beautiful. Someone like grew that and now they're selling it, or like there's just like always things to appreciate. And I get to be a part of it. Somehow I'm like a part of this scene, and we're all here together, like not really knowing one another. And there's just like so many different ways to think about everyday life, to think about like reality, that that it becomes less and less like I need to escape. It becomes less and less like a need, and less like, and like, oh, I actually am always in a place that feels like refuge, that feels like that same kind of beauty. And if you follow that train of thought, like if you notice more and more that whatever it is you're finding in nature, if you just notice it more and more and more here now, what you end up experiencing, because all you have is experience, is suddenly your life is so full of that feeling, of that experience, of that. You just keep feeding it to yourself by looking for it, by paying attention, by focusing on it. And suddenly, like, your whole life will be that fishing trip. Imagine if your whole life was that fishing trip. Maybe you don't actually want that. That's something else to think about. But what if your whole life was that feeling? What if that was the norm? And like when you got into like a weird like kind of situation, that was the escape from reality. You're like, I don't know what that was. I felt like anxious for a moment. That was weird. Okay, back to reality. Sorry, I'm so excited. Are you serious? Montana? That is gonna be your life. I should have read that first. That's gonna be your life. Oh my God. I'm so excited for you. A friend of yours went camping once. I personally don't like camping. Montana, I have lots of memories in Montana. Yeah. Where, you said like Lakeside? Where in Montana? You took a shortcut and got lost. I don't believe in shortcuts. The shortcut usually ends up being longer. If you ever get lost while camping and find water, it always leads to a lake. But there will almost always be someone there to help you. That's so smart. I've never heard that before. There'll be someone at the lake. That's very true. And listen, and learn to listen, I think. Listen for running water. That's very smart. Is it Eufaula? Let's all go camping. In 3 weeks? Okay, sure. I just don't love camping. That's me though. That's me. If I was like with a big strong guy who would like take care of me and the food was like good and not like, you know, then I think I could be into it. You've never been camping? It's been a while since I've done it. I camped around Iceland. Cost division, thank you. That's really nice. Lucky 2 ducks. Here camps while I fish, so can eat. You're the hunter provider. I'll try. Thank you. Let's hit a van. Let's rent a van and hit the road. Yeah, where would you want to go camping? A perfect world. I mean, camping also means lots of different things, right? I don't know where I'd want to go. I know someone she's hiking, like in a way, like hiking and camping, you know? She's hiking like northern Italy into Switzerland. And maybe, I forget. I know it was Italy, Switzerland, and I forget her final destination. And she was training for it. And she's staying at what's called like a refuge. So these little base camps, basically. It's probably gonna be amazing. I was like, oh, I don't know if I'd be up for that. It's a great stress reliever for you, at least. That's cool. What do you do to get a break? What do you do? You go to a river and sit by it. That's so sweet. I love that you do that. I think you have it right. An old rusty van. Okay, good. We're doing it. You get angry when you don't catch fish. But like, you're there, you're defeating the purpose. If you're there to like relax and just be like connected, you're defeating the purpose by getting angry, man. There's a guy, do you guys know about this? I saw this on TikTok. There's a guy that fish follow him around. Marine life follows him around. And they think it has to do with the mercury levels in his blood. Literally, it looks like a magnet. Like, it just shows him in like ocean water. And there's fish all around him. And they like clear paths for him too. So they also like respect him. I don't know. I was so excited when I saw that. That's okay, Matthew. Thank you so much for being here. Jason. What? Bruno? Yeah, Bruno, you'll fish for us. But like, I don't eat fish, so what are we gonna do? I don't eat fish. I have to go like scavenge for some berries or something. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Can we bring some crackers? You discovered fishing when you were little? Yeah. I think you know things, Bruno. I think you're tapped in. I've never been to Florida. The dolphins. The sharks. What? Really? No way. Thank you. Thanks, John. Pensacola. Eric, hi. Thank you. Yeah, Bruno, you are very beautiful. I've never seen jellyfish in real life. I've never seen anything, guys. You're gooning to this? What does that mean? Oh, thanks, Kenny. No, Justin, no, 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 no. There's an immortal jellyfish? No, no, no. Tell me more. God's division, you want to escape this? What do you want to escape to? Like, what if instead of like, that being a problem, it's like a calling? So what is it calling you towards? And like, what's the feeling that's calling you? Via mobilete. I so love that you're making your dream come true. That's so beautiful. I'm looking this up. The immortal jellyfish? No. I was watching, do you guys? There's like a YouTube channel that I really love called Good News. And it's like, hey, this is all the good news that you didn't hear about this month. And apparently there's this huge, I didn't even know about this. Exactly. There's this huge initiative to like discover, what is it, their goal? They want to discover like 100,000 new sea species in the next like year, I don't know, 5 years, something like that, right? Because so much of the ocean is still like undiscovered, unexplored. And just in like the past month alone, I think they discovered like 1,000 new species that they didn't know about. And some of them even show signs that like certain elements of them can be like used in medicine. Wait, I'm looking up the jellyfish. It reverses its life cycle from a mature adult. No. That is so fascinating. No, that's so fascinating. I'm really happy you told me about that. Wow. See? I don't know. So like I look at things like that and I'm like, yes, I know it's a jellyfish. I know it's a jellyfish. But like based on what you know, if you hadn't like encountered that jellyfish, based on what you know or like you think you know about like the cycle of life or like aging, you wouldn't think that was possible, but it's possible. Like there's actually a creature that does that does the impossible. That's so crazy. What weekend show? What are weekend shows? Like, I guess shows that play on the weekend. Or do you mean like shows I watch on the weekend? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's just balancing everything out, right? Yeah, and it's doing what feels right for you in the moment. And sometimes that means nature, and sometimes that means friends, and sometimes that means like going clubbing if that's there for you. It's like, it's just knowing what actually brings you happiness. It's just knowing what's like right for you at that time and embracing it. And trusting that what's good is good. What's good is good. What feels good is good. If a bear shows up, who are we sacrificing? I do sometimes think about what I would do if I saw a bear. And I'm not 100% sure. I'm really good in a crisis. I am really good in a crisis. But I think that if I saw a bear, I'd be like, hi. Hey, what's up? What's up, girl? Don't worry. Like, yo, we're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We don't mean you any harm. And, like, you don't mean us any harm. And, like, yeah, I'm so sorry we trespassed. Is it cool if we're here? No? Okay, well, like, we'll head the other direction. I get it. I get it. Navigate wild blueberries. I really want to. Do I want to go to the Amazon? I don't know. Sometimes I think about. There's like, oh, I need to see all of the world. And there's this like adventurous part of me that really wants that. I want to see the Amazon. But then I've also come to realize that just because something exists doesn't mean it's necessarily like gonna be a good time for you specifically. You don't need to experience everything, and in fact, you don't want to experience everything. So I don't know, I go back and forth about seeing the Amazon. If it has a cub, back away slowly because the second the bear sees you and if a cub, she'll attack thinking you'll hurt the cub. Yeah. I do kind of feel though, like it, like I don't know if this is cocky, but I kind of feel like if a bear saw me, he'd be like, oh, okay, like, she's fine. Like, she's not gonna hurt my cub. Like, come on, girl, we're fine. Do you need something? Can I do anything for you? How's your cub doing? I do kind of feel that. I thought this was really funny. My sister told me this today. She left me a voice note. So she has 2 kids, and one of them is 5 and one of them is 3. Wes is like the little 3-year-old. And so he's like little. He's little. He's 3 years old. But I'm always telling him like, oh, you're so big and strong. And he really likes that. But apparently today he was talking about me. And he was like, why is Nessa so little? Nessa's so little. Why is she so little? And I just thought that's very funny if like a 3-year-old is saying that about you. Like, anyway, I guess it's like in comparison to other adults. But I was like, just wait till he's like taller than his dad. Bruno, so many people love you today. You're just magnetic. You're just like, woo. I've never seen a jellyfish. No. She picked one up? Was she okay? They just like, they don't exist anywhere I've been. I don't think there's any out here, are there? Is that true? Yeah, I think it was for you, Alan. You guys are just like... The goblin shark. Justin, why do you know like so many things about so many things? That's really sweet, Azzy or Via. Thank you, girl. I like made sure nothing got in the way for me. So I'm on the same wavelength. Oh, Croatia. Sorry, I said that really weird. Croatia. Yeah, job in 3 hours. Whoa, why are you up so late? Thank you for being here. And never look. Okay. It's working out. That's all I want to say to you, okay? It's working out. It's working out. It's working out. It's working out. This is part of it, okay? You're already on your way. They have no feeling or care. They just float. I'm gonna look up jellyfish. There's just so many mysteries. There's so many mysteries. I think I know a few scientists at this point. And what surprised me is actually, you would think that they would be like super scientific and kind of like cynical. But if anything, it's like the more you get to know like how things work, the more you become aware of like things like that, or just like how incredibly perfectly designed Earth is, or like how strange it is, how strange life actually is. And if anything, it kind of like opens your mind to what's possible as opposed to closing it. You can guide me? Yo, so have you been? Is that a really simple question? It's not like, I don't know how to phrase this. It's like there's plenty of like Canadians who have never been to Banff, right? Like, yeah, it's there, but like I live here. So I was assuming that like Brazil was like that too. Amazon, yes. By gods, get some sleep, okay? That's a really good way to like refresh, okay? Start anew. Tomorrow's new. Tomorrow's new. That's what I want to tell you. Tomorrow is new. Oh, you're back. I'm gonna have to go soon. Amy Adams. No, I've never gotten that. Are you serious? That's a thing where people hear their name being called? I feel like that makes good sense. If you're like in the Amazon and you hear like, Jenessa. Sorry. I don't think I want to go to, where's that sound? But maybe it doesn't sound like that. I don't think that's a friendly voice. Like who's like, yeah? Yes? Yeah? What? What's up? Yeah, also things can look worse at night when you're tired. It will be better. It is better. I'm really telling you, like, but I'm just telling you, tomorrow is new. Tomorrow is new. So just like, give me some of that. Like, just give it to me, okay? I'll take it. Lighten your load. Tomorrow's new. You're already there, okay? Thank you, Bruno. Sorry, that's so funny. Everything's gonna be alright. It's true. It's true. Has it ever not been alright? Poison dart frogs? I don't know how I feel about frogs. They're kind of cute, but they're also kind of spacey, like space cadets. Like, I don't know if, like, the frogs like me. Do you think the frogs like me? Like, that, I think that's what a lot of people feel around, like, amphibians or reptiles. Is they're like, oh, this thing, like, does not care a whit about my existence. Whereas for some reason, like, mammals just feel like they're, like, soft and cuddly. Therefore, we think, like, soft and cuddly. Okay, don't call. Okay, I won't go. I won't go. No matter how they call, I'll be like, Pia told me about you guys. That's what I'll do. We do open them up, don't we? Guardians. Oh, I want to look this up now. But yeah, it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go. This was very chill. You guys so cheered me up. John Paul. I'll stay for like a few more minutes. A few more. Like 5. But I should get outside today and I should have work to do. Oh, good. When will the next live stream? So I think it's gonna be next Tuesday. There's a chance I'll want to go live tomorrow, but I think it's gonna be next Tuesday. Minimuka. Bye, Ben. Today is Thursday. I know. Well, I talked about going live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's a chance I'll go live tomorrow. Oh, it did it again. My phone. I'm gonna also set up my phone so that it doesn't do that. Next Tuesday, no Sunday live. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do the weekend thing. It just doesn't work for me. My weekends are pretty full while I'm here. Elizabeth Holmes. Tuesday. This year went by real fast. It's not over. Scotland. Where in Scotland? It's not over. It didn't go fast for me. I cannot believe how much has happened this year. And yeah, that would be an interesting topic to talk about. It's just like making your lives like full and rich, and therefore making the years long, you know? When you pay more attention, and you're more present, and you're more intentional. Ooh, intentional and attentional. You suddenly have this like giant carpet bag, you know, of experiences, of moments. Every single day, every single week, every single month. And when you toss all those contents out on the floor, you're like, oh my God, look at my life, look at my time, look at my year. And suddenly the year feels so long and so big, as opposed to other people that don't notice at all, that just go through the motions. And so they don't collect them. They don't observe them. They don't spend time with them. They're not there. And therefore, life just goes by in like the blink of an eye. They weren't there for it. So it's not there for them. And I mean, in a way that works out. It works out, it kind of balances out. Because like, if you don't like your life very much, you don't really want to be present to it. And you want it to go by really quickly. But it's your life. It's your time. It's your day. It's your moment right now. This is your moment. All you have is now. It's such an obnoxious phrase, but it's true. You have now. And how do you like this moment? Can you put this moment in that carpet bag? Can you like treat it preciously and therefore make it precious? Oh, really? Ciao. Daylight savings time. I've heard about that. Your cat ignored you? I used to sing to my cat. And he was like, oh, this girl. Fair enough. Bruno. Okay, yeah, you're a Libra. I think there's a lot of Libras on here. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I love you guys so, so, so much. Yeah, I think I'll be going live on Tuesday, but if you see me pop up tomorrow or any other day, hey, come hang out with me. I don't know if Adams is still on here, but I'll check out that link. And yeah, I'm gonna like, bye Alex, thank you for being here. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. If you guys have anything you want to share with me or like, I'm gonna try like posting more, so that's a way for you to like actually reply or like send comments, and I'm gonna do a better job of reading and replying to the comments too, just in general. Okay, I love you, Bia. I love all of you. Okay, all right.